All right, so today I'm going to show you how to do an inventory. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to need to log into, obviously, Fallout Destiny, and you're going to click on your back office portion, and you'll see down here where we have inventory, and I'm already there, but you can go ahead and click on inventory. And then what you'll need to do is you'll need to actually start a new one, and then you can name it whatever you want. You can name it whatever section actually that you're going to be inventorying. And so, like, if you're doing like a E section, you might just put E right there for the, and then you can even put like what section it is if you want. And then your call numbers for that section. So, for instance, like I would have E, and then you'll start with the first three letters of whatever your section is. So, like, it would be mine just AAA to E Z Z Z, and that's going to catch everything that's in that inventory. But if you're wanting to do, like, say, nonfiction, you'll just put whatever your nonfiction numbers are, and so it'd be, and I don't know how deep you guys go for yours, but it would be 0 for mine to, like, say 999.999. And for instance, in my juniors section, I only go to the second digit, but in the high school section, I go to the third. And then you'd go ahead and click OK. And then right down here where it says except for copies that have been seen on or after, and obviously that was from my last one, so I would change that to today. And I wish there was a way to go a lot quicker through this, but actually, I am going to do something. You can just change the day. And so I would just put 5-1. And actually, today is April, not May. I wish it was May. So, and 2019. And so this would be, and then I would change this back to the nonfiction if I did nonfiction. And it would be for juniors. And so then I would just, and so like what this means is basically, so if while you're inventorying anything that has been checked in or checked out during that time frame will be accounted for, because if you get through it and like some of the stuff may have been checked out while you were doing this, it'll still be accounted for even though you didn't scan it, because it was scanned by the system in some form or another, most likely being checked in or checked out during that time frame. And then so you would go ahead and you'd click OK. Then it's saying the oldest inventory that is currently in progress started on 2/19/15, and that was because I had did away with that one. And so by making this date more current, there's possibly need to recount items that were already found by another inventory. Now, that last inventory was actually in the E section, so like this one for the nonfiction section, nothing would be in there that would be needed to be done for that. So do we want to start this inventory? Yes. Then now all we got to do is go ahead, and you got your scanner with you, and you just go ahead and start scanning. I'd start at the very beginning of it, and then you just keep on going. If for any reason you do not need to, if you need to stop, you can just go ahead and just stop scanning, and it'll save whatever you've done. And like right here, it's saying 3.97% is complete. So there's been some stuff already been checked out. And then say if you click this button right here, it's actually going to give you a beep if it's in the wrong shelf order. That may be important to you. It may not. It's totally up to you. And then if for any reason you have to go and check out, you can go here and just go check out. And you can go back down here to inventory and you can start doing it again. Or you can go over here to reports, go down here and click on in progress inventories, and it's going to show you the items that you've already scanned so far that are in progress. It won't, you can keep scanning those, but once you're completely done, then this is where you would come and look at and see your results and see like what's been accounted for, what's unaccounted for, and if you wanted to find out when you started it, that's fine. And it's showing completed, and like right here, I've got 318 that were marked lost during this inventory in 2015. And then, so we'll go back to the inventory, and you can do this offline as well, just like you did in the other video as far as using Fallout Remote. You can do that, use that to do this. And then once you're completely finished, you'll click on finalize, and it's going to ask you right here, there's 1,400 copies that would have been in this section per se. Do you want to mark all those unaccounted copies as lost, or do we want to ignore them and don't mark them as lost? That's going to be up to you. I would probably mark them as lost since they've been unaccounted for, and you can actually go and once you finalize it, you can look and see everything that's in that. I'm going to click no because I haven't finished that inventory. So that's pretty much the gist of doing an inventory. If you have any questions, just go ahead and email me, and we can go from there.